Hello beautiful people and welcome to Armor Adventures. Today I will tell you all you need to know about researching and what to do when you buy new tank. So let's start. I have this guy here, CC56. He will be our example. I have left only turret and gun and then I need to grind this 20,000 credits. I will not do it manually, I will use free experience. First let me explain you what are your options to research this equipment and later next tank. There are standard experience, it's called combat experience, and there is free experience. Combat experience can be used only here, but free and for this tank only. And free experience can be used in many different ways and among others on other tanks and anywhere. For example, we have 6,000 experience here, and when we want to research this, we will spend this 6,000 and 5,000 from this free experience here. Next thing, we need to buy this turret, but I will not buy it because we will now instantly research this tier 8 vehicle. Also one more thing to mention, when you play with this tank, you get tank experience. All experience you earn goes into tank experience and only 5% goes to free experience. You can get free experience like that, or when you play with premium tanks, for example this Vipera here, and when this option is turned off, well actually turned on. Now, no, sorry guys, this option needs to be turned off like this, so when you play it you will get this tank's experience and then you can convert it to free experience but for gold. And guys, gold is real money. Let me show you how it looks like. Here you have tanks with some experience. We will choose this Vipera, and I will do it only to show you, and also this is good way because you have extra discount on this exchange. So click this tank. You can choose how much experience to convert. I will select all because it's not much and even it's discount, so I can change as much as possible. Click here, click transfer, and it's done. Also this experience which can be converted to free experience can be done from any tank, but that tank needs to be completely researched. So, for example, with this CC56, we cannot get this experience which we can convert to free experience. It can be normal tanks, but it needs to be fully researched. For example, E50M, as you can see, everything is researched, and then we need to uncheck this here, and we will experience from battles will collect here, and then we can convert it to free experience. Let's go in this here. Let's research here with free experience. Also, what I want to mention, when you want to mount some equipment, you sell equipment before. If we would buy this turret, we would sell this one because we will not use it. Sometimes we will use 2 guns. There are tanks which had 2 guns which are good, but usually you don't want to use equipment which you used before. And now we will Now this vehicle is in elite status, and you can notice now we got this button here to either accelerate crew training or to get experience here, which later we can convert to free experience. Unless you don't want to do this conversion, then check here, and all this 5% from games, it will go into crew experience. Let's buy this baby. Usually you purchase without crew because you will use crew from tank before. Next, what you need to do, unless you have some already dedicated crew for new tank, you need to get rid of crew from previous tank, but not get rid of in a way you will, dismiss it. You just send it to barracks. Uncheck automatically return crew if that is option. Crew is in barracks. We will also sell this tank. Please note that you never, it's not smart to sell tanks while it is on discount, because sometimes Wargaming is having promotions, and then if you will sell it while promotion, you will get less credits. Okay, equipment usually you send to depot. Possibly you can sell it, but only if you bought it for 50% off. Otherwise, you will be on loss. And if you bought it for 50% less and you sell it for 50% less, you are even. Let's sell this baby. Always double check, is there anything you need to do? And actually, before you don't even need to send crew to barracks. It will be done automatically. I will show you now. Automatically here, send crew to barracks. And this guy is sold. You don't need to worry for camo on this vehicle because it is automatically sent to depot. So now you need to put this crew from previous tank. It is in barracks, so you can select it easily. Possibly you will need some other crew member which from crew qualification from previous tank, but usually just continues. If you had commander, gunner, driver, loader, usually next tank will have same crew. But sometimes you will have extra loader, or you will get radio operator, or you get the idea. Next, what you need to do, click here to retrain crew. Because as you can see, crew now is not completely trained. It's trained 80%, 88, 88, 88. And this is not good, because when they are not trained on this vehicle, you are losing 20%. Now you have 3 options, but only 2 of them can work. Worst option is to train them for free, and then you will need to do a bunch of playing to train them to 100%. If you train them to 90%, this is price per each crew member, then you will need to research, actually get 30-40 in average, 30-40,000 experience to get them to 100%. I will show you example like this. This guy, skill, I will train for gold. And you can notice that now he's trained 105%. That is because of skills and perks modifiers. And these guys here, I will train to 90% for 60,000 credits. And what you can notice that for these three guys, I need to get them 34,000 experience, which I get playing with this tank, to get them to 100% to be trained for this vehicle. This also means that until they are trained 100%, gunner will be a bit worse than usual. Driver also. Tank will be, more slower. A loader will take more time to load. Usually what I recommend is definitely to use this option here for credits, not for gold, because it's kind of too expensive to spend 800 gold, instead of playing 10 games, 15 games at maximum. When you have all of this double experience, if you have premium tank, you grind that 30,000 experience very quickly. So definitely it's not worth it. Next, what you need to do before putting here equipment and shells, let's go to research. And here I cannot tell you exact advice what you need to do, because it's all situational. It depends on situation. First, it depends on price of the modules. Second, it depends on how much free experience you have and how much free experience you are willing to spend to improve this tank. Next, it depends on which kind of tank type you are playing. For heavy tanks, gun is the most important, and turret. For light tanks, engine is much more important than gun. For artillery, gun is more important than engine or tracks or radio or turret, for example. You get the picture. For mediums, everything can be important because it's medium. They can be played as heavy tanks, as light tanks, and so on. So it's all, you need to decide what is most important for you. Do you want speed or do you want gun? Sometimes these modules are connected. For example, you have load limit 50 tons. You can check here what is your, where is it? Weight load limit. You can see how much weight you can load. In this situation, we have 46.97 use, so we have 3 tons to use. Then you check how much specific module is weight. This one is 2,000, 2 tons, 8 tons. This one 136 kilos. Engine is 1.5 tons. So you need sometimes to calculate. Sometimes you will need to buy tracks before mounting some equipment because you will not have enough load limit. So this is optional. Also, you don't need to spend free experience. You can play and you get experience, and then you research according to what is most important. And when sometimes some modules can be dependent on some other modules, and if you put your mouse on that module, required module will shine like this. So you cannot mount this gun before mounting this turret. This gun is okay for this turret. This gun is also okay for this turret. Radio is okay, engine is okay. Okay, so actually only this gun can be mounted. To mount this gun, you need to research this turret. But of course, as it is, this turret is before this gun, you know, then it's very, you cannot even do it otherwise, even if you want to. Sometimes you will have a gun from some other tanks you researched before, and it will be, you will not need to research it, you just need to buy it. Now, this is not the case, but sometimes it will happen, especially, you know, in Russian tanks, German tanks, when there are many different tanks and equipment, and sometimes they use same equipment on different vehicles. Next, what you need to do is to put some camo on this vehicle. You go here, then press Add Styles. This is new one. Okay, let's try with this baby. And just press Apply here. This camo gives you extra couple of % of camo rating, so this is very important. Next, what you need to do is to mount equipment. Equipment depends on tank type and your play style, so I will not go into details here. I will put something what I have. Also, quick note, never buy equipment unless it is on discount. I don't want to pay this 600,000. I will wait until Wargame will have some discounts, and before that, if I really need this equipment, I will use it I will take it from some other tank, and I will pay that 10 gold, or I will use mounting kit. Let's put okay, I will now just use this. This is not good equipment, but wait, I will put real equipment just to check what kind of guns I will be playing. This is magazine loading system, but reload time is 7 seconds, so definitely I don't need to improve aiming speed and stabilizer. Let's see, I'm talking you what I'm thinking, so you know how to think in future. Let me see, I will not, this tank is usually for playing in front, so I don't need camo equipment or a telescope. I definitely need aiming circle and improved ventilation. Let me check speed. Tank speed is 35. It's kinda okay, but we can improve it a little bit. Okay, for first game I will use bounty ventilation, turbo, and improved aiming, bounty aiming. Let me take aiming from some vehicle. Can I mount reload time? No. Gun rammer, no. Okay, let me check from which tank I can use improved aiming. Okay, I will take it from Foch B. I didn't play with this tank for a long time. Foch B, where are you? I will use the mounting kit. And let me check, do I have turbo free? No, I need one turbo. 60 TP mouse object 43 natural tense conquer 60 TP. I need to check from where will I take turbo. Let's take it from 43U. I don't want to complicate now. And vehicle is equipped. Of course, you always take note about special slots to use equipment accordingly. Regarding ammo is up to you. Usually I put high explosives. I use high explosive only if they have more than, I don't know, 80 millimeters penetration. In this case, I usually don't load them. I use around 10 gold and others armor piercing. As I have many of them, I will do like this. Next thing, equipment. This is my standard setup. Repair kit, med kit. Usually I would use this special consumables which increase 10% if I have them, which I bought also, of course, also when there was discounts. Otherwise, I put automatic fire extinguisher. As I have 168 of them, then I will use them. And I believe, guys, this is it. Next thing, what you need to do if you have premium tank to speed up this experience, what you need to research is first couple of games and days you play with premium tank, which will train this experience much faster, and you use daily bonuses. Today we have ×5. I already spent it for Vipera. And probably in the next 2 days, couple of days, we will have also X5. Usually it's X2. So when I buy new tank, I try to not play it more than these 2 games per day, because your tank, it's a bit worse when your crew is not fully trained. Also, if you have premium account, you can use this manageable bonus to experience, and then you can increase that experience in just 1 day. Play 5 games, 2 games ×2, and this experience is researched very quickly. Field modifications, you cannot modify. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the right tank. Field modifications you cannot neither choose or research until you have fully researched your tank. And I believe that is all, guys. That's all what you need to know. Sometimes you need to, but usually that is not the case. Sometimes you need to readjust crew skills if something has changed. If you got a radio operator and it's kind of new, or you lost radio or crew member, or some crew member before wasn't commander and radio operator, and now it is. Check this. And I believe I told you everything what you need to know. And this baby is ready to play. If you have any question about this procedure or any question, please write me in the comments below. I hope I explained you everything well. If I didn't explain something well, please also write me in comments and I will explain it better. And that is all, guys, from me for today. Take care and Have a nice day. Bye.